Hey everybody, so I wanted to share with you Mum's Pavlova recipe, her method, and then some top tips. So separate your egg yolk and your egg whites. If you use this little thingy-mabobber that Mum has, it separates the egg yolk into the top red bit and then your egg white goes into the cup. Pour your egg white into your mixing bowl and put the yolk into a separate bowl. You'll just be getting rid of these. You don't need them at all for this recipe. If you do one egg at a time, this means that you won't get any eggshells or yolk into the main mixture and have to throw out several eggs. You'll see on the top tips slide that I have the amount of eggs and the amount of sugar that you need. We're only doing 4 today because there's only maybe about 3 of us eating this pavlova, but this makes about a small to medium pavlova. We're just very greedy and have quite large slices. So just continue this process, being careful not to get any egg yolk into the egg whites, because like I said, your pavlova will not rise and nobody wants a flat pavlova. Once you have that done, whisk your egg whites for around 2 minutes. We timed this because Mum never actually knew how long she whisked them for. She always just knew by looking at it. So 2 minutes should get your egg whites whisked up nicely. And then after this, you are going to add in your sugar. So to do that, we just used a tablespoon. As long as you're adding like equal amounts in each time, you can use any sort of a spoon you want. But what we do is add in about 4 tablespoons of sugar at a time. You'll see there that that's the way it should be whenever you start to add your sugar. So turn your mixer down, put about 4 tablespoons of sugar in at one time, and then turn your mixer up again to get that all mixed in, all lovely and not big clumps of sugar, I guess. So if you keep just going with this process until you use all of the sugar in the bowl, turn it down, add in 4 spoonfuls or so, and then turn it back up again. To be honest, when Mum gets to like near the end of the sugar in the bowl, she just heaps it all in, but it's roughly the same amount each time, making sure that the sugar gets mixed in nice and evenly, and then this will make it nice and fluffy. So once you have that done, your mixture should be all ready to go. Take any excess off the mixy round thing, and you'll see here Mum's handy tip to see if it's ready or not. Pour the bowl upside down. If it lands out onto your kitchen floor or your countertop, you haven't done it right, but it should stay in the bowl pretty much like that. Bring it over to your flat baking tin. Tin foil or greaseproof paper will work to keep it from sticking and stuff. And as you can see, Mum dollops kind of like big blobs of the meringue mixture onto the tin foil. Just in like a circular motion. Sometimes she has made square pavlovas if she's making like a really big one for a lot of people, because obviously it's easier to cut squares than it is pieces of pie. So dollop all your mixture down onto your tinfoil or your greaseproof paper. And then use this spatula looking thing just to flatten it out a wee bit. Don't like smush it down too much. You still want it sitting quite high, but just to even it out a little bit. And then once you get this done, just pop it in the oven. Mum had preheated the oven at 150. You then turn it down to 140. These temperatures are in Celsius. So you cook your pavlova for 1 hour at 140 Celsius. Enjoy!